117, 102.
Some Jergens?
Jergens. And some Absorbine Jr.
Yeah, that's the world see. I can play tic-tac-toe. Hey, come on, man. I can play tic-tac-toe.
As I was saying, San Antonio and OKC. Look at the Spurs doing. Beating Oklahoma City now 3 times since December 13th.
They got a lot of terrific perimeter players, man. That's what you're going to have, but you're going to beat OKC. They're the most athletic team in the league, and the Spurs are really good defensively, man.
Isaiah Hartenstein up top. It started well enough for OKC. You see him up 7.
De'Aaron Fox shot the ball exceptionally well today. Hate to say it, Ernie, but the system may be back.
Why do you hate to say it?
Because they were gone for a long time, but they may be back.
You see SGA connecting as we were being promoted for halftime last game. Wemby getting a roll. Again, coming off the bench, but very effective minutes off the bench in like 25 minutes, 19 and 11. All right, 69-60 Spurs at the half.
Oh, that's ridiculous, man. That's ridiculous right there.
Now, you can do more than that. Look at the feet. You know, Dylan Harper's a good-looking rook, man.
Yeah, he's good. He's not his daddy yet, but he's gaining on him.
You give him time. Give him time.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
99-88 at this point.
Oh, that's ridiculous, man.
Pin down for a 7-5 foot.
Come on, man.
Oh, get back to
no, dunk that. Oh, that was a dunk. Still dunk that.
Oh. Go, Gadget, go.
So San Antonio.
He's got an edge now.
117 to 102.
He threw a little ball at Shea Gilgeous-Alexander early in the game, and he's got a little edge that he didn't initially have his first year.
He's playing more downhill, too.
Chuck, be honest.
Who knows? Chuck might be hanging out with his friends in San Antonio.
Preach, brother. Preach.
In June, exactly.
Can't go ahead.
Chuck and Kenny, be honest. Did you expect the Spurs to be this good?
Nobody did.
Yes,
what's interesting about the Spurs, I'm talking a little bit, I'm not sure, but the numbers, do they have a better record without Wemby than with Wemby? It's really close. I think they're like 9-3 without him.
They held it together very well when he was out.
I think they're 9-3 without him, which is incredible.
And they are 23-7 now. Oklahoma City 26-5. Look, the Thunder lost their first 3 games by a total of 9 points. They've lost their last 2, both to San Antonio, by a total of 35.
Yeah, when people have your number, they have your number, Ernie. And the one thing that they have against those shot blockers with Hartenstein and Holmgren, and then you have Dort and your son out on the perimeter, they got in between guys who can score in between.
By the way, 14-4 with him.
With him?
Yeah. So they've been good with him and without him. Hey, only visit for Klay Thompson back to San Francisco.
Okay.
The young man against the geezers. That's what you're getting ready to see next, America.
That good.
Quite like a visit from the grandkids here inside Studio J, Bennett and Adler and Everett with my son Eric and his wife Quinn. What a wonderful way to spend the day.
So that was
when Poppy's got to work all day.
That's a very nice surprise.
It was.
Great security, TNT. I mean ESPN. Sorry. People could just show up and come in the studio.
He had arranged it through the infamous Ben Spitalnik, who we showed.
You talk about being way too much today, Ernie.
Well, I'm just saying. On his birthday, it's a good thing to do.
Nice surprise.
Yeah, very good. Hey, welcome everybody. It's the Halftime Report. It's presented by Kia. As you watch Dallas and Golden State in a 71-point first half, it's the third time they've had a 70-point or better half this season. In the Kia halftime highlights, Al Horford. You know, everybody's talking about 19-year-old Cooper Flagg. It's 39-year-old Al Horford who came alive especially late in the first quarter when he hit 3 threes in about a minute and a half. And so Golden State has got the lead. And that's a good place to start because we're not having huge days from Jimmy Butler and Steph Curry, but the others, Shaq.
Yeah, Steph 2 out of 7, Draymond 1 out of 5, Butler 2 out of 4. But when you have others that love to play and, that are part of the system, they play well. GP Jr. right there. Hands it to, I don't know his name. I don't need to know his name. Steph Curry gets double. Unselfish play right there. Bam. Listen, the guys are playing with great energy. You know, the thing that happened the other day with Draymond, you know, a lot of times when things like that happen inside an organization, they could, you know, tear you apart or make you
Oh, my
strong.
God. This dude wide
Playing
open.
with great energy right now. Old man Al for 3, and the others are definitely playing inspired basketball right now.
Golden State plus 30 from distance in the first half, and also 14-2 in second chance points. Kenny, what you got?
Yeah, I still understand their roster and how they play it. You know, with Kuminga, we're not breaking the board. You already broke the board. So I don't even know if it's going to work. I'm coming up here and I have no clue what's going to happen here.
Just don't run any plays over there in that corner.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Come on, man.
Come on, man. We can't even see that.
This will be good. Do it.
So anyway, if you see the guy in the crack screen over here that goes through the crack screen over there, he passes to the screen over there. But my whole point, I'm not going through this. I'm not being idiotic. No, it's video full. It's just that they're a very good defensive team. When there's not a Draymond or a Steph or now no Klay Thompson, there's, you know, those 3 guys have been a staple, but they defensively can lock in, and their defensive second unit comes in with Jimmy Butler, and they do a great job of just helping out, recovering, and making themselves a better basketball team on the defensive end. But, you know, at times, you know, that unit can't score. So that's where Kuminga would be in. So I'm not sure.
You're not sure about what?
I'm not sure what their roster is going to be.
Kuminga's done, man.
No, after All-Star break.
Kuminga's getting traded.
Okay.
The Kuminga thing is over.
Yeah, we see that.
But the key to me is, what are the Mavs going to do? They're in trouble now because it's clear to me that Anthony Davis, as much as we like him and love him as a player, he's never going to be healthy.
3 points and he leaves the game.
He's never going to be healthy. And you got to make
healthy again, you mean? Because he's been healthy at one time, but not anymore.
We're not talking about high school or college. We're talking about in the NBA. So they got to make a decision. So, you know, Kyrie's maybe coming back at the beginning of the year or somewhere. You got to figure out what you're going to do.
What would you do?
I think I might move on. Because it's
by move on by going young or try to get a superstar type player.
No, they got if I was running a team, I'd say, you know what? It's Cooper's team now.
Okay.
We're going to start building for the future because we're not going to win the championship during the Anthony Davis era the next couple of years. We got to try to get some young parts. Maybe somebody will take Anthony Davis, but this experiment is over.
Okay. You wouldn't want to try to see, I mean, if Kyrie comes back, to see a Kyrie, AD, Cooper flag.
They're not going to beat them top 3 teams, maybe top 4 teams in the West. They're not going to beat OKC, Denver, Houston, or the Spurs.
12 points in the first half, by the way, for Cooper Flag. I only had 2 in the first quarter. And it's a 71-58 Golden State lead. This is what happened this morning when we were here. There's Underdog, the ace statistician.
Ace?
Yeah, and what happened? Shaquille O'Neal gifted him a Bronco. And then later at halftime, here comes Shaq and Kenny in the race, and oh my gosh.
That man pushed me through the screen, America.
Shaq going through the video wall.
That man pushed me through the screen, America.
Luckily, he landed on a mat back there, which is now being used by Underdog. So it all comes full circle.
He had such a hard day.
He's sleeping with the nutcracker?
He's sleeping with the nutcracker.
That's a mean waiting to happen, Shaq.
Underdog has had such a hard day.
He really has.
Chuck will be back there in a few minutes, Underdog.
That'll be something
so y'all
a little
can
more comfortable
together.
to cuddle with than a nutcracker.
Easier.
You would think.
Easier.
You would think. But I could be incorrect on that.
Yo, man.
I got so many jokes, but I know.
You guys can do
what time is it? After 10 o'clock? No, I got to wait. I can't.
Come on, appropriate yet. Well, it's not midnight yet.
By the way, it's a 63-53 Houston lead. They haven't trailed. They led by as many as 14. Lakers cut it to 4, but now it's a 10-point game. And Kia halftime highlights of the first half, a 10-point lead for the Rockets. And that line in the middle, keep an eye on that thing. 34-24 points in the paint, which is the focus of Shaq's first half breakdown.
Yeah, Rockets are doing pretty much what they want to do, especially getting inside, especially getting offensive rebounds. You know, Lakers are really showing no resistance. Luka with the Olay defense right there. And this guy right here, just hard work. I love this kid. I love his brother in Detroit, too. And I had a Shingun going through the hole. Look, right there. Defense is terrible by the Lakers. The guys taking high percentage shots, getting in the paint. And right here, my main man, Reed Shepherd, a.k.a. Mike Penberthy, getting to the hole.
Gosh.
Right here, take another shot. The Turkish Terminator with the offensive rebounder again. Houston Rockets doing whatever they want in the paint. You like that, Turkish Terminator?
Yeah,
that was actually pretty good.
And the Mike Penberthy reference, always appreciated.
At least you got the right country this time.
63-53 is your count. KD's got 16. Amin Thompson's got 16. You got pictures of both of them.
Yeah, and I was going to go to the board, but Underdog is still
you're going to. Don't wake him up.
He had a rough day.
I don't wake him up. You know, the Rockets, yeah, exactly. We'll pass.
Was
the
that
Rockets
a dog, baby?
A team, we talked about them not having a point guard when Van Fleet got hurt. So they don't have a playmaker, but they have guys who create plays. But they create plays really for themselves. And here's KD, obviously, they can get their shot off. So instead of having playmaking ability, they just create plays. Again, this is for myself, get downhill, and I'm going to come in, get downhill again. There's no offense being run other than I could beat you off the dribble. I could create a shot for myself. I could defend you, and when we're in transition, we're bigger, stronger, and more athletic. We do not have to run a play. And this is really, the Lakers are very similar in this. They're just not as athletic, but they don't have a playmaker either. That's why I think these teams are good teams, but they aren't contenders. And that's what makes, you know, when you look at Oklahoma City and you look at San Antonio Spurs, those guys have someone who can settle down in the half court and get us into a set.
Chuck, you're J.J. Redick. What's your halftime message?
There's nothing he can do. They can't guard anybody, but they're just not a good defensive team. Their three best players are all bad defenders. They can't keep athletic players in front of them. But I want to pick it back on Kenny's point. The Rockets need to go out and get a point guard. They're scoring because the Lakers can't play defense. They're not running an offense. Kenny, who's a point guard, like, they can get away with it against the Lakers. They won't get away with it against Oklahoma City, the Spurs. They need to go out and make a deal for a point guard.
Rockets with a 10-point lead, 63-53 underdog. Yes.
You're right, Ronald.
Had a long day. And I don't
get
know
some rest, dog.
I don't know if he's faking at this point.
No, he's not faking.
No. Get some rest on the dog.
Him and the Nutcracker asleep.
Oh, that's what that was, a nutcracker. Yeah, I didn't know what that was. I thought it was a dog.
But I guess I'm a Laker hater.
Oh, 21-point game.
Yep. You guys can't stop a bloody nose, and I'm a hater.
Oh, bully ball.
LeBron, by the way, an 18-point night.
Oh, my gosh.
Just too much of that action. And all God's people said,
Amen, brother.
High school 3-on-2 break.
Amen, brother.
119-96 is your final. Lakers, for the first time this season, have lost 3 in a row.
Shaq, I almost looked for my Rocket jersey.
Thank you, AMS.
Snap their teeth.
AMS, you're right, brother.
I was grabbing my Rocket jersey.
We miss you, Jenna.
So they need to listen to you.
Oh, they got to do something.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not they pretty on paper, but they can't guard anybody. You cannot play in the NBA today if you're not athletic. You cannot. Especially big guys are irrelevant anymore. The game is led by perimeter players. And if you don't have athletic ability on the perimeter, you're going to struggle in the NBA. That's just the truth of the matter.
Go ahead.
And I think if they want to be a better team, they need to form some type of identity. I don't know which team I'm looking at sometimes. Sometimes they play fabulous basketball, even on the defensive end. And tonight, it looked like it was, lackluster efforts.
I know it's traditional, but I think the Lakers need to play some zone until they figure out. Play some zone.
Well, when you play zone, that's a throwing up the white flag, red flag, blue flag.
Denver.